Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video well, it's the second video, sorry, today, but we are bringing Android 17 and 18. We've done Cell. Cell, I actually enjoyed it a bit more than I thought I would. I don't think the deck is as bad as I first thought. Not as bad, I didn't think the deck was ever bad, I just think for this format it wasn't great. It would have been an absolute busted deck in set 1 for sure, but in set 2 I think Top Q's aggro is just too much for green decks. And I think that's just kind of what it came down to. I also made the mistake of attacking into leader when I really shouldn't have, so if we get another Top Q here, we're not going to do the same mistake. Oh, so it's 17, so it's a mirror. No, we've got to change that. Excuse me. I don't understand how my opponent gets this long to think about their hand and we don't get that. Okay, so we have our turn 1 and our turn 2 and turn 3 and turn 4 technically, so this isn't a bad starting hand. Hopefully when we dig we see the 17-18, that would be ideal. Okay, so he runs a Trunks. I-Beam, okay. See, I was thinking about putting I-Beam in the deck, but honestly, I just don't know how I feel about it. We run 4, 17 and 18, so I'm just going to charge one of these. It's not going to be all that great into this match. No, sorry. Swing first. We can dig an extra card. Okay. Well. Suppose we still play it. That might be something we find off it. I get the feeling we're going to end up bottom decking some really good cards here. One super. Could have been a lot worse. I'll just take this because it's a 10k combo more than anything. I already have one of the 18s, I don't need more. Okay, so I don't want to charge another just in case, but... Okay, so he charged the I-Beam, which is good. Wow! Is he really not hitting Gigantic Meteor at all? Or Destructive Strength, sorry. Okay, so no, he did draw cards. Did he draw... This is still confusing. This doesn't actually tell me anything. He's just got return, 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 return. So it looks... Yeah, we know he added the Trunks. I don't know why it doesn't show us that. So we're not going to use Destructive Strength at the minute. There's no reason to. So we'll attack, we'll see what we draw into. Okay, we'll leave that there. Doesn't really matter which we put down, to be honest. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. Okay, so he runs the extra. Maybe that's what he was digging for. Yeah. See, I've come away from using this. There is a reason for it, which we'll go into after the video. Better not do that, just in case we accidentally send it in there. We'll charge this Giro, I think. We're not going to need it again. What I am going to have to do, though, not this turn, but next turn, we might have to combo off an android. Yeah, we'll just pass here. So if we combo off an android, it's just because the this card puts 2 in the drop and then you re-ramp 3 androids. We haven't currently no androids in drop, so I'm probably just going to combo him off at some point. I might do it offensively or defensively. We'll see at what point it comes up. I'm not that fussed about the leader being a 30k right off the bat, so we'll just combo this off. Because we can double ramp next turn between these two. I-beam. He doesn't have an android in the drop either, for this skill. Of course. What is this one again? If you have a 17-18 in your energy, this card gains plus 10. Only during your opponent's turn though. He didn't do it. Oh, he tapped out for it. Okay, so I think he's made a big mistake there. Charge targets wise, I think we can honestly just charge this. Yeah, I think we do. I'm very tempted to skip the ramps and just go for this. Or we just do this now. Because this crit's going to be a pain. And I'm not going to awaken him, so we will attack into this. I think. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. Okay, so technically we can do both, but we'd be on 6 energy next turn without a ramp this turn. We don't have any 8 drop really, so honestly it doesn't matter. I think I just play this. And then I think I just pass. And we'll just pop that. And I think we're fine. I think we're sitting okay at the minute. We've got 6 energy. We don't have an 8 drop behind us at the minute. So I didn't really feel the need, realistically, there to do anything. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to benefit us all that much. I didn't feel the need to do a second ramp. Okay, of course, now we see a Broly. That's fine, he can't really kill anything off this. I think he's making big mistakes because he should be doing this. I don't really know if he understands what this is. He has to tap 1 first because it comes back inactive. Yeah, we'll just charge this. We'll just go ahead and awaken. I think we just do the six cost right off the bat, honestly. We can't kill this, but we can kill 2 of his combo pieces, and then we've got 2 30k attacks, plus a 30k between these 2 going into this. I think we could really significantly cripple that hand. I really should charge this. I keep forgetting to charge that. So again, if he just loses his hand defending this, I'm fine with it. Because I'm not going to hit him with a double striker to life. Do you know what? Let's put on the meter. Do we need to? Or do we just put a 10k on? I think we just put a 10k on. We'll save the meter for the defensive turn. That's fine. I'm completely fine with this. He's got 2 cards in hand. We go to Broly next turn, so it's definitely dead right either way, so I'm fine with this. Yeah, we'll play the Joe. Why not? We could have played anything there. It really didn't matter. We didn't really bottom deck anything of use, so that's fine. That was a mistake. I probably shouldn't have just done any of the effects there. We couldn't kill the Trunks, obviously, because the Gohan protects it. Good thing we kept this for the defensive. We'll take this one. I'm not that fussed about taking this one. I'm just thinking, I'll swing 28 and 20. Again, I'm just going to go for board control here. His hand size isn't really a threat. We have the instant Kamama, which I am going to keep, so I think we can just charge this. I keep forgetting that we have that in hand. Once again, I'm just going to pick away his board, see if we can get some cards from his hand. He has not made use of that field once this game. I think he's completely misunderstood the deck. Of course, Trunks is now a 30k, which is fine. Once again, I'm just bleeding his hand here. I'm not going to go all in, but I'm going to let him just do what he needs to do. I don't think I'm at risk of losing. He's got 7 energy in the next turn, so the only card that's a threat to me is the Double Striker. And as long as I don't take his leader attack, we're fine. We have so much power. I mean, so would that be 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90? We'd have, yeah, what, 105k? I'm tempted to just leave the board state as is just now. So instead of attacking, we just leave them at 3. Do you know what? I don't care. The effect doesn't really matter. So we just throw out the super. And now, no matter what he does, he can't kill us this turn. I was curious about this card actually, this Elf Destroying Blow. If you've got 6 or more energy, look at the top card and basically ramp it. It does mean you have to leave 2 energy open though, which I don't like. I say we're not going to take any damage, just so we're not in double strike range. Now he's done it. Now he's done it. He's learning. To be fair, if this is his first time playing the Androids, that's fair. Like, I'm not going to decry him of that, but he should have been doing this every turn. He would have been way ahead on energy by now. I don't know why I thought this had already attacked. There's an absolute brain melt moment there. I could have taken that with him only being on 3. But just in case we don't kill him, I don't want to put ourselves into that position. We are just going to skip charge because there's no reason to charge realistically here. And now we just poke him away. Poke, 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 poke. Just get that hand size down as far as we can. If he takes this, we're going to swing with this first. And then I'm just going to leave this at 40 because we have another double striker in hand, so I'm fine with him just defending this. The question is, do we just go in for 30s? I think we do it first. Oh, that's not a useful card. What I am going to do though is, because we're on 8, I'm just going to play this. We'll do the draw discard. We've got a destructive strength, it's just fodder to get rid of. We'll attack, get another draw. Just leave it at 20. Yeah, he knows he can't beat us. But yeah, that's I like this list. I do like it. Again, we were playing green there, so, and he was not using his field effectively. But I don't know how this would perform into red. Woo! 10 gems. 1 wild card. Yeah, we'll go over the list just to show you the changes I've made to the list as well, because it's not the same list I initially put up. I love this Bulma, right? And the main reason being, there's two reasons for it, but one, we need androids in the drop, right? So she is a way for us to, she's just a 1 cost, every turn we discard 1, we draw 1, right? So we dig into the deck a little bit. But the main thing for me is that it's every single turn. She's a 10k combo. I think she's just a great card all round. I also run this Kami because I think I overlooked him in my green videos. He's very good just for killing off 1-drops, and if you're against red, this is the best turn 1 play realistically. Just put him down, kill the Roshi Self Awakener, and then we just play the game from there, right? But yeah, so we run 4 the Android 18. She's just androids mainly, plus it might come up every now and again as a card to play. 3, so this card here is an interesting one. She's mainly here for a 10k, but she is also an android as well, sorry, android and 10k. But when she's attacking, you can place 1 of your energy and you drop, and then you add 1 card from your hand to your energy, and you do get to do that in active mode. So she plays well with this sometimes with the Gohan, but I would need to get a bit more reps under my belt with this deck to know if I like this combination even a little bit. 4 Vegetas, because again our turn 4 ramp is fucking ridiculous, or turn 5 ramp, 10 or 5 energy ramp rather, but it's technically turn 4. So you do the androids first, you re-ramp back up to 4 because you were on 5 when you started, and then you play the Vegeta, so that means you've went from 5 to 6 to 7, and then the following turn you're on 8. I do want to play around with my 8-drop ratios a bit. I only run 2 Brolys, and again, this build is purely based on Topku, right? On Topku, this card here is really, really strong, because we can just kill their 3 costs, and we need to see them as often as possible. But my thing is, I might just cut Broly for cells, right? And there is logic to that. The logic being is that Cell kills 2 battle cards, which is the big thing, and we gain a life back, which is another big thing. In that matchup, the life is huge. So I might cut the Brolys for cells. Broly is still a decent card. I just think that if I'm going into my 8 energy, the chances of me having 4 life are next to none against that deck, right? I'm going to be, weak. I'll be on 3 life most likely. Giving us a life back to 4 gives us a little bit of a cushion, just gives us a little bit of added protection. I still run 1 secret, mainly because, again, Topku, we need to be able to blow up a board, and it's the best way to do it. Let's say we go from essentially 5 energy up to 8 when we do that skill. But yeah, so there is ways that this is still useful, or maybe it's not as useful as it once was, but we'll see. Again, testing will tell me that. We run 4 Android Supers because when we re-ramp off of this 17 and 18, the more androids in the drop, the better, so 16 is a filler for that. Like I said, 2 Brolys, that might change. 3 UI Kamehameha has. This is purely for the oh shit defensive button. We don't have a way to re-ramp any energy that we lose, right? We don't have the Goku 5-drop, or Cellku, or whatever people call it. But honestly, we need it. We need to be able to just oh shit button our life. Like, where we just gain a plus 15k if our opponent's swinging for 30, or even if they're swinging for 35. Like, we need something that just helps us get out of that. And I think having it at 3 is definitely needed. I run 3 Gigantic Meteors and then 4 Destructive Strengths. I've changed to Destructive Strength over the Android card, mainly because the Android card slows you by a turn, whereas at least we go from 3 to 5, guaranteed, right? So it means that the very following turn we can do this between these 2 here. On the other hand, if we only do this, not this, sorry. If we do decide not to do the ramp that turn, we have access to this if we really need to start clearing board, which is another option. I was trying to fit in the 5-drop Gohan, the one that kills a 4 or less as well, because that can also come up pretty healthy. Healthy? What word is that? It could give us a good hand when we need it. So, and it's a 10k combo as well, so I might try and fit something. But as you'll see, this deck is ploughed through of 10ks, like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Like, we have so many 10ks in this deck, it's wild. But it's mainly because of Topku, because they just swing for 25 on repeat. And we need a way to get out of that with just one card. In our 0ks, we need to be careful, because we run 4 androids. We run 7 in total. I would not be comfortable going above that number for sure. I think Broly for me being a dual attacker is very good, but I think Cell's ability to just clear 2 battle cards while giving you a life back is just stronger this meta. Just stronger, no more. In Broly it might be a bit different, but actually no, in Broly I think that kind of lends more to my argument. But again, we'll need to wait and see what happens with more testing. But I do think that there is potential to cut the Brolys and just put the Cells in instead. So I'll play around with it and I'll see how I feel about it. But that's this list. I'm curious about what his list was for androids. I think that's the first time I've ever done an android mirror match, you know. Let's see. So this is obviously to search out the extra card, right? I get that. But I just don't really understand this build. There's so many Saiyans and not enough androids. So this card just doesn't get as much power. If he changed this to Destructive Strength, I could kind of see an argument for his build-ish. There's still a lot of questions I have, honestly, but yeah, I don't really know what this build's about. It's a weird one for me, but anyway, it'll obviously just be some similar situation for him where he's just going to test decks and see how he gets on. But yeah, guys, that's the list as it stands just now. Like I said, until I play against Red with that deck, I will not be able to tell you how strong it is. It's very strong into every other deck, I'll tell you that. It's very strong into every matchup besides Topku. I just don't know how the Topku match is going to go. I don't know if we can just sit back and defend, or yeah, I don't know. Not until I face it, I won't be able to tell you whether or not we can survive that match. But guys, thank you very much for watching again, and this was the second video of today's double upload. Tomorrow I will be bringing you back some blue decks. We're starting with Vegeta, and I still honestly haven't decided whether or not I'm going to build Trunks or whether I'm going to build Goku Black tomorrow. But I'll make the decision on the day. So I'm probably going to record those videos tomorrow, and actually no, tomorrow. I say tomorrow. It'll be recorded today. Sorry, yes, today. And they will be up on Sunday, I believe. So, if you guys are interested in the blue decks, keep an eye out on Sunday. And as always, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.